If you know you need to make it, you will make it, but you need to commit to making it.
Start living like a savage who deserves success, abundance, happiness, security, prosperity, legacy, meaning, fulfillment, significance, purpose.
If you don't commit to it, it's not gonna come into fruition. It's not just gonna happen overnight. It's not just gonna fall in your fucking lap.
There is no fucking life hack. To grow that thing, how do you grow it? Do it, and do it, and do it, and do it. That's the hack. There's so many people that have the ability and just refuse to get off that couch. Refuse to study a few more hours. Refuse to go deeper, to go further. And that's where I gain the advantage.
What you find out is most people don't really want it. Most people are scared to go all in. Most people are scared to sacrifice themselves. Commit. Put your heart into it. There isn't a damn thing you cannot achieve in this world.
Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. Most people don't want to find that extra because it sucks.
Your feelings are legitimately irrelevant. It's about how you execute.
Sometimes you have to go beyond what you're feeling. Okay, this hurts, that hurts. We can just sit down and do nothing. Or we can see how far we can push the human body.
And if you can execute when other people can't, think of the advantage that has for you.
You need to do something, you do it anyways. You don't do it because you're motivated, you do it because you're disciplined.
Listen, you can't just do the things that you want to do when you're motivated or when things are going in your favor. You have to do these things even when you're not motivated, even when you're tired, even when you're exhausted.
You need to let discipline be your guide, not how you feel. You wake up in the morning, you need to go work out. You don't feel like working out. It doesn't matter.
And that's why discipline is so important. If you can cultivate yourself into someone who will execute regardless of the doubt feelings, regardless of the frustration, regardless of the pain, regardless of what anybody says, regardless of how you feel, you're going to win.
Stop questioning your purpose. Just know that whatever journey you're on, you can't be envious of somebody else. You can't look over in their yard and go, why ain't I rocking like that person? It's not your time. God don't want that to happen for you like that.
Life is like a gym. If you look over to the right, there will always be somebody in better shape than you. But if you look to your left, there's someone who would die to be in your position.
Be grateful for every single second, the goods, the bads, the ups, the downs, and learn from everything, not only from your mistakes.
You got to be grateful for where you are. You got to look around. You got to say, hey, you know what? Shit's not exactly the way I want it, but I'm pretty good. It could be a lot worse. All right. There's a lot of people that have it a lot worse than me.
Gratitude's an excellent practice, man.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of arrogance and resentment. And I think that you can allow yourself happiness if you're grateful.
The fact that you can walk, that's a blessing. The fact that you woke up, that's another blessing. The fact that you can see, think, reason, that's another blessing.
Every day's good. 850 million people on Earth do not have access to clean water. The fuck am I upset about this meeting getting canceled?
On the other side of pain, you meet your higher self. How powerful is that?
Just shut up and let me enjoy this pain.
You need to love pain.
You will face pain on this way, suffering, frustration, humiliation.
Whether it's adversity, whether it's suffering, whether it's pain, if you choose to run towards it, who you become on the other side of it is a newer, higher, more transcendent version of you.
Accept the pain. Smile at the pain. Embrace the pain.
However, mentally, physically, love it. You need to love it. If not, stay where you are.
It's how you handle your sufferings. You know, when you're going through something really challenging, how do you show up within it?
Just embrace the struggle, bro, because one day it's going to be done. I look back on them times and actually somehow miss them still.
Do you choose to become a victim of complaining and misery and shitty, or do you find meaning in how you show up in the suffering?
The world belongs to optimists, because if you're going to do anything big, you have to believe that it can happen.
I think the biggest difference between people who win and people who lose is that winners expect to win. Winners are not surprised when they win.
You have to be crazy enough to think that it's possible. That's how you fucking do something worthwhile. You have to believe it's possible.
Believe in yourself and don't rely on anybody to believe in you. Don't rely on anybody to push you or make you better, and allow that human being to make you a better person.
If you don't have the mindset that you're the best ever, you failed already.
Like when I win, I don't like overly celebrate because I fucking expected that to be the outcome.
But before you can ever reach anything, you have to believe it. You don't just mistakenly become great at something.
Complete delusion. You gotta believe the delusion because it's only delusional until it works.
And when you believe something is possible, everything else will figure itself out.
You can't really give a fuck about what people say no more because everybody gonna fucking critique everything that you do no matter what you do.
First thing you should do to win in life is to stop listening to other people. All these people that are telling you what you're doing wrong, just ignore them.
I'm obsessed with finding myself now and not having to prove anything to anybody other than myself and realizing that that is enough.
Don't listen to anyone. Everybody's full of shit. Nobody knows you or what you're capable of doing.
Stay focused. Don't listen to nobody. Don't listen to nobody, homie. What's on your mind, just do it. Because what's destined for you, you gonna get it.
These are all part of being in the game. When you're in the fucking game, great things happen and really bad things happen. And you got to take it all in stride. And you got to pick yourself up the next day, strap your fucking shoes back on and get out there and go to fucking war again.
Don't listen to haters. Don't listen to naysayers. Don't listen to people that give you advice that tell you to slow down or you shouldn't do it or you can't do it or the time's not right or any of those other things. Those are dream stealers. They were sent to you to see if you'll overcome them.
Normal people get normal results. Weird people get weird results. You literally can't do what everyone else does and not expect to get what everyone else has. By doing what everyone else does, you guarantee average results.
Every family deserves to have a winner. I think it should be you.
My philosophy is, why be normal when you can be the best? I don't want to be normal.
So you want to be normal. So you just want to be like everybody else that roams the world, not knowing the power that's in them. Being fine with being mediocre.
The winner does more than expected every single time, no matter how they feel, no matter the circumstances.
Why would I do what every other person is doing if I want a different outcome than everyone else has?
A winner shows up 10x times more than the average person.
You cannot change your life unless you change something.
Don't go through life just saying, you know what, I'm okay being average. Average sucks. It does.
If you want to live an extraordinary life, you must be willing to do extraordinary things.
Shit's hard. You're gonna have days where you don't want to do anything. You're gonna have days where getting out of bed is the hardest motherfucking thing you ever did in your life. You gotta get the fuck up and you gotta get in the fucking fight.
The secret to success, I would say, passion and consistency. You have to love what you do. You have to get up every day and grind. I was doing this when I was broke, and I'm doing this now when I'm not broke.
Monday, get better. Tuesday, get better. Wednesday, get better, right? And you do that over a period of time, not like 1 month or 2 months. I mean, it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. And then you can get to where you want to go.
How many people on this planet are willing to wake up every single day and put themselves through consistent and constant adversity without immediate results?
You have to wake up and do your fucking job. Even if you have to crawl through it, you've got to get up and do it. Because the minute you lay down, that shit's got you forever, bro, and you can't get out of it.
If you go visit the darkness that you've been running from, you'll have the opportunity to leave a better person.
The best way to fight the demons that chase you in the night is to stop and turn around. Turn around. Face them. Man up.
I study the darkness. You find no fucking answers in the light. None. Go to that dark place. I call it the dark room, where you're alone. No cell phones, no music, no TVs, no computers. You by yourself. Very few people want to be alone anymore. Be alone. Go to that dark space.
But if you don't take that trip and the darkness comes visits you, it's a guest that will never leave.
I go to such places in my mind and I study the darkness, and you can't get there unless you put yourself there. Life will take you there.